Coach, it kind of seemed like it were two different halves for you guys today. The first half we were kind of in sync. Things were being executed well, not as many turnovers. What changed going into the second half?
Well, it was the last 37 seconds of the second quarter, right? We had a turnover, inbound play, they get a dunk. And then I think they outscored us 5-0, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I think we were up by 5 at that moment. So that it started right there with turnovers, right? And they picked up their pressure, right? Credit to them, they picked up their pressure. Again, we haven't embraced the pressure throughout Summer League. That's something that, we talked to them about, the players, in terms of we have to, embrace pressure and still be able to execute. And that's the biggest thing. They picked up the pressure. They forced us into turnovers. They forced us into tough shots. They did a good job with it. But again, we continue to fight, continue to battle. But that's the part that we have to be able to embrace the pressure. And that's the tough part.
EFMC definitely stood out in the game today.
Yeah.
Looked like he's kind of taken another few steps forward in some different ways. What did you like about his game?
He had the energy. Crashing offensive board, particularly in the first half. I mean, I don't know how many offensive boards he ended up with, but he had 3. First half in particular, I remember him getting a couple of them early. It's good. It's good. I mean, we know he's going to be a lob threat for us, but that effort, energy, contesting shots at the rim, that's always going to be key for him.
And on 2 or 3 of those plays, kept alive for Jordan Ford there in the fourth quarter late, atop of the key 3. It's probably something not on the box score, but he kept alive a play on a loose ball, kicking it back out. That's the kind of effort you're talking about, too, not just blocks and dunks, but just keeping balls alive, because he hustled on the defense.
I think he's the type of player that, has to play with a motor. He's so athletic, cover a ton of ground, and can impact the game in a number of different ways, and that's one of the ways. Just stealing us extra possessions, with his effort and intensity. So he got to continue to grow just in that area, just making sure that every possession, it don't matter, he's playing with a high motor.
You guys are going to get one more chance to get on the court here before we call it a summer. What do you want to see?
I want to see a win. I mean, you know what? I want to see us take care of the basketball, embrace pressure, get great shots. I mean, every game they shoot 10 more shots than us. Obviously, that's based on turnovers, right? Turnovers, offensive rebounds. That's how the team gets more field goal attempts. So I want to see us take care of the basketball and just embrace pressure. But then also on the flip side, we got to make sure we make teams uncomfortable at the same time.
And then you played a little deeper into the bench today. What kind of went into that decision?
We just talked about some guys. Sat for, we rotated guys in, and that was just part of it.